How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Gaming After Work podcast episode here. We got everybody here today, finally. We got Billy and Wade here. How's it going today, guys?
Going.
I'm doing pretty good.
A little this, a little that. Yeah, man. I don't know about you guys, but there's some crazy shit going on right now in I'm doing quotations in the video game industry right now. And I'm going to say right now, we as a collective group decided not to go into that because we want to try to keep this as positive of a channel as we possibly can, not discounting anything, but we don't want to get involved. We don't really think it matters about what we think about other people's situations, so we're going to let that go. We just want to get that out of the way now, just in case you were wondering. And let's get on to some other news. So if you haven't heard already, Mixer is going bye-bye. And as of right now, it is still active, but it will close officially July the 22nd, and it will be integrated into Facebook Gaming. So you can still use the Mixer app on your phone or portable devices, and on your Xbox. It won't show the Mixer icon anymore, but pretty much what those will do now is they will basically just redirect you to Facebook Gaming. So which it'll be pretty nice. It'll be a very minimal updates to do the integration to bring it from one platform to the next, which is kind of nice. Another thing,
for accounts, does all of your followers and subs and stuff transfer? Or?
So what I understand, no, because not everybody's gonna have a Facebook account. So pretty much it's like you're starting fresh.
Do they reimburse people? So like, let's say I sub to King Gathalion or Ninja or Shroud, like on Mixer. Do I get that $5 back or whatever it is?
I couldn't find any reports on that or not. So I would probably just, because I haven't found anything, I would say no.
I can't wait for Twitter to blow up on the 22nd. I can't fucking wait, dude. That shit's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna happen. Watch, it's gonna happen.
Oh, true.
And on another positive note, xCloud was supposed to be partnered and going on strong with Mixer, and now that'll be taking the place of Mixer and going to Facebook Gaming. So pretty much how they said it was supposed to go is I'm playing Warzone, and Billy and Wade are watching my stream, and they want to play. All of a sudden, all they have to do is launch the game from my stream, and it'll start up and play as long as they have that game. So it's just, I don't want to call it mindless clicking, but it's pretty much just a way to get you to where you want to go faster.
Easy stream sniping?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know Facebook Gaming that much. If they do allow a stream delay, I would assume a lot of these platforms should.
I believe they do.
Yeah, I mean, even if the platform doesn't, you can set it up on your own personal end.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that's still good. So, another thing that sorry guys, a little sidetracked there. Another thing that they tried to do, which I thought was interesting, Facebook actually contacted both Ninja and Shroud because they were the biggest Mixer acquisitions at the time to come over to Facebook Gaming, and they both opted out to be free agents to quote unquote test the waters. So right now they are free agents.
I'm raising my hand.
Yeah.
Ninja signed with YouTube.
Oh, when was this?
Like 3 days ago?
Was it recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very recently.
3 days ago from the 7th of the month so far.
Sweet. Okay, I rescind that last statement. Shroud is the only one that hasn't signed yet. Ninja is with Facebook.
But can we actually agree that he's probably going to go to YouTube?
Probably. I mean, I kind of feel like you're going to go where either your buddy goes or the money is. I mean, money talks, unfortunately. So
yeah,
kind of how it's probably going to go.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen YouTube blow up recently.
Yeah. But I've also heard a lot of people struggle trying to stream from YouTube, which I've tried it. I didn't really have the best luck from doing it, which is why I stayed to Twitter personally. Have you guys tried to do
Twitch.
YouTube recently, or Twitch? Yeah. Have you guys tried to do YouTube recently?
I have
No,
not.
no.
Okay.
I haven't. I don't
Maybe.
even know like how to like really in-depth work YouTube.
Yeah.
Like I think uploaded maybe 3 videos in my whole life to YouTube,
Yeah.
but that was from my PlayStation where it's like, oh, uploaded. I'm like, click upload. I don't know how to work the YouTube dashboard, so.
Yeah.
But they also have people like that do that basically for them, and they just
Yep.
gotta like be the face of their channel.
Yep.
So I don't know. It's different area, I guess.
It's a different ball game.
True.
Okay. No, that's good. That's good. Another thing that they said while addressing the whole Mixer shutdown is that the Xbox dashboard, you know how it had its own Mixer tab that you could go to and see who's all streaming and yada yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Xbox already came out and confirmed that they will not have any Facebook gaming ads on the dashboard or anywhere on the console. That's not within the app itself. So that's good. We're not going to get just blistered with Facebook this, Facebook that, yada yada yada. So that's really good. And another thing, I kind of felt like I went a little crazy on this. Dug a little bit deep and kind of wanted to see why Mixer was getting shut down because, just not too long ago, they were like, yes, Mixer this, xCloud that, Xbox One S this, we're going to bundle them all together and, happy times. So what between that and that could have happened to, make Mixer just crumble? And apparently from the reports that are coming out and people who are saying stuff is it was a collapse due to overspending. Example, the Ninja and Shroud contracts. Was there anyone else who got a pretty big contract from Mixer that I missed?
Most likely, I can't name any though.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I know those were the guys that like multi-million, bing, boom, boom, come watch Mixer because of these guys. So,
Yeah.
overspending and toxic work conditions was pretty bad. So like internal issues, management being assholes, people forced to work overtime without pay, stuff like that. There was this guy, I was going to call him by his last name, Wilson. He said he was a full-time employee, got pushed out of Mixer by a toxic manager. And he tried to file some complaints with HR, and he's been doing it for some time now. And nothing happened for him. It seems to be that if you don't do it the way they want you to do it, you're in for some shit, which is obviously not where you want to work. So, I mean, that would kind of, you're like forcing people out. Then you don't have people to work in that department and stuff falls apart and people have to work harder. And so after reading some of these reports, it kind of makes sense on, how it collapsed, if that makes sense.
Fair.
And another thing that they were, on top of being forced overtime, they were forced to always be constantly adding this, add this. For example, they were constantly having to update the stability of the streaming site. So they'd have to take resources from one place and bring it to another. They would always have server or service outages. There was also a leaked video of a big corporate head that was basically berating employees for their low morale while working in these crappy conditions, which that's just terrible.
Wow.
So it sucks to see, Mixer go because, Mixer was Microsoft. That's something Sony didn't have. And I don't see Sony doing anything like that for PlayStation in the meantime. So it sucks, but stuff can only live for so long before, something gets dragged down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you guys got anything you guys wanted to say on Mixer's behalf?
I'm surprised that it got killed for this reason, and not just because like it's not the top, right? Like, Twitch didn't kill it. It kind of killed itself. And I was surprised to see that. just because my expectation was they would kind of just run themselves into the ground because they couldn't keep up. But I think that's going to be the end for Facebook. Is just YouTube and Twitch are just going to take over just because Facebook can't keep up.
True.
Yep.
Definitely is probably the route that's gonna happen amongst streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Is
The
there
only thing keeping Mixer alive was like big streamers that they paid. Which, Jesus Christ, 30 million for Ninja. That's a bit. That's a bit much.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was fun sometimes to watch, but like I don't want not trash talking him. Not trying to, but I don't know. I only had out of the I want to say 10 to 15 times I've popped into his channel, I've had maybe fun watching him like 5 times.
Yeah, I never really got into him, so I never watched him at all.
Yeah. Like I more watched him when he played with multiple people, like when he played with like Marcel and freaking Dr. Lupo and all them that were just like they're just gooning around and it was hilarious. So that's why I would watch, but not just his personal stuff. No.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. It was a nice run. Better luck next time. On a more positive note now, Minecraft Dungeons, the Nether update. Billy, tell me you've played this already.
Is it out?
The Nether update? I haven't played it. No,
Yeah.
I've played normal Minecraft.
So, yes, it is out. It is out, Wade. Yes.
Is it good?
So I haven't played it yet.
No, I haven't
but
either.
I know it's out.
I've played the normal Minecraft like Nether update, and it's really interesting because you actually gotta like there's the new NPCs where you gotta like wear gold armor around them, otherwise they're gonna beat the living piss out of you. And I was like scared out of my mind. And
yeah, I saw they added a lot of new stuff, and it looks really well. I actually went back in and started playing it again. I think I'm level 15 now or something like that. So from the last time we talked about it, I played it by myself, and it's pretty good. I'm liking it more and more actually than I thought I was, to be honest with you. So
it's good to hear because Minecraft Dungeons is a good game overall, I would say.
That's fun.
But now I have to dive into that, so thanks. More games to play.
Yeah, that's how it is. Just to give you a quick highlight, there's new levels or stages, however the hell you want to call them. They added more weapons, added more power-ups, different armor sets, as you said, gold armor, for example. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they raised the level, the level ceiling. Did they not do that?
I don't know. I didn't hit max level regardless. It's level 15. Okay. I think it was like 23 last time I played.
Okay, take that with a grain of salt then. But
like 6 pinches.
Yeah, specifically 6. If you don't have an extra finger on your hand, grow one so it works out.
There you go.
So yeah, as soon as I beat the base game, I'll probably try it out for sure. Anything else on Minecraft Dungeons, guys? You wanted to say?
Not at this moment. No, I'm definitely gonna have to dive into that because I did have fun with the base game, and now definitely gotta go in for that one.
Yeah, man. All right, so for some smaller game news now, we have some games that are going to be getting released. 2 of them are getting released next week, and 2 of them are for a later date. So the first couple for the later dates. Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. It's getting released in October.
Early October.
Yes, I'm pretty on the fence about it because at least from what it showed, it didn't really show anything new. It kind of looked similar to what the older games look like, just better graphics. Am I wrong on that?
Well, they want to keep with the traditional. Like, there's new power-ups. I saw that, but they want to keep it like traditional like platformer. So it's not gonna like they can't like drastically change it. Otherwise, like the hardcore community is gonna just fucking tear them apart, and they do not want that. So
feel like that. I feel like that'd be too hard. You know, if you take a game like Crash Bandicoot, or if you take a game, so that would be like, for example, if you take a game like Ratchet and Clank, which is it's a 3D all around open world shooter. Or open world adventure game, if you take that concept and put it in Crash Bandicoot and basically swapped that Crash Bandicoot platform over with Ratchet and Clank, people would lose their fucking minds.
Yeah, it would be great. I
It
think.
it makes sense on what you're saying, and I agree with you.
Yeah, that's why, like, if they just made a completely new Crash Bandicoot game that was like Ratchet and Clank, people would be hyped for that too. But since, like, it's Crash Bandicoot 4, it's a continuation of that semi 3D models platformer, kind of in your face, kind of levels, stuff like that. So I definitely would be with you for like a adventure type game with Crash, but I don't know if the fan base is that big enough to get a completely reimagined game. I feel like they kind of built on platforming and CTR, which I think the next iteration of a Crash Bandicoot game is going to be another version of CTR, where it's going to be probably potentially different car mechanics and just completely new levels instead of just like, here's revamped levels. So we'll see what everything has to detail.
Yeah. The next game that's coming out, Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. Guys, tell me you watched the show on Adult Swim growing up. Tell me you did that.
I couldn't. My parents thought it was a dirty show.
Samurai Jack is barely talking.
I was semi in that boat, but then I would stay up late past my mother and father sleeping, and I would watch Samurai Jack. No, I love the shit out of that, and I'm glad. I don't remember the studio that took over, but they're going more of a Adult Swim direction instead of like a Cartoon Network direction, where they can actually like have blood and gore and like more action. Yeah, go all out and actually have it Samurai Jack. Because I know they did a Samurai Jack game before, but everyone was like, it's trash because they made it too kiddie, and everyone's like, Samurai Jack is not really a kid show. It's
it's too Cartoon Network, not Adult Swim.
Yeah, we want Adult Swim. We want like mature content, stuff like that. Like, not saying they're gonna like fucking fuck on the goddamn thing, but they're gonna cut people's arms off and shit. Like, come on.
So yeah, I did. There was an article about it of someone who actually got to test it, and he said it kind of looks PS2, PS3-esque graphics at the moment. So I don't know how far along in development it is, but as of right now, he says it looks, from what he said, it looks mediocre. But he said the gameplay is fun. So I don't know if it's just going to be your basic hack and slash, through the story of the TV show, or if it's actually going to have its own story. I don't know, but I'm pretty excited just to see what it is, especially if they have a demo to try it out later on. That'd be pretty fun.
Oh, hell yeah, I can't wait for that.
And both of those games are going to be on the major platforms. I forgot to mention that. So the next two games we got are actually coming out next week on the 17th. Ghost of Tsushima. Did I say that right?
Tsushima.
Sorry, I get that shit wrong every time. As of last week, it went gold, which, if you don't know what that means, it's completely 100% finished. Put a bow on it, wrap it up, ship it out. This one is a PS4 exclusive. It's not PS4 and PC, right? It's just PS4.
No, just PS4.
Big re.
Okay. So this one, I know Nick is super hyped about, right?
Yes.
Are you hyped about it too, or was it just Nick?
I'm not as hyped as Nick is, but I'm definitely excited for another solo player game to play and just kind of chill and vibe out to.
Nice.
I've been way too much into the multiplayer games, and definitely just want to sit down and do something.
Same here. Yeah, we'll have to pick his brain if he ends up picking it up and playing it, because I don't have my PlayStation 4 anymore. I sold it so I can save up and get ready for that PS5 that comes out later this year.
Good boy.
Anything else you guys want to say on that game?
Nope.
No, I just want to slice some people's heads off. That's basically it.
The next game we got is Paper Mario: The Origami King. That's coming out for the Switch. They did a Nintendo Treehouse YouTube stream this morning or this afternoon for us. It was like noon, and it was about a half hour long. I feel like they showed way more than they should have. So if you haven't seen it or you don't want to see it, or if you want to keep it a secret, don't see it.
Okay.
Because they show a lot of boss battles how it is. It's not like your original Paper Mario games. There's a lot of new mechanics on there. The one thing that always caught me off guard was why does everyone outside of the main cast, like Mario, Luigi, and yada yada yada, why do they not look paper-esque origami, but everybody else looks like they're folded into origami paper? Did you guys notice that? Or was that just me?
It's just you, because I haven't really played a Paper Mario game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the very basic Nintendo player. I kind of just play Pokemon and a handful of Mario games, personally.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But
You still got your Switch, don't you?
oh yeah, no, definitely. I pop
Yeah.
on there every once in a while.
After I beat it, I'll slide you the cartridge and let you try it.
Very good.
Let me know. So yeah, that's coming out next week as well. So I'll be picking that up for sure. So I'll give you a review on that.
Hell yeah.
Is there any other games that are going to be released anytime soon?
Yeah, actually.
That you want to talk about?
So we got the Avengers game. We got a new trailer for that.
Did that go gold yet, or is it still?
I have no
same?
idea.
Okay, I was just curious.
I just know that we got a new trailer. They kind of went over like customization and different gameplay elements and stuff like that. Customize abilities, customize looks. I think it might have a type of like MMO where different armor does different things.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch this trailer.
Looks cool. Definitely gives it more depth. I still think the game looks but it is what it is. If you're interested in the game, definitely check out the trailer. And then the other game that we have coming out is Hyperscape. Have you guys been watching any of that at all?
I have not. I have no idea what the hell that is.
Another BR.
So, yep, Ubisoft dropped their quote-unquote exclusive alpha test last week.
Yes.
Gave it to a bunch of streamers, and then if you watch the streams, you could get stream drops, and play the game in the alpha.
Okay.
It's supposed to come out on the 12th of July. That's what it's rumored. So this Sunday,
Gotcha.
full release. But it's like a really fast-paced, really movement-based, longer TTK style BR, where like usage of abilities and ability to hit shots while moving quickly is going to be definitely what makes a better player. But you got like double jump and everything. It's kind of that Titanfall 2-esque movement system that we all wanted from BR when Apex came out. So I don't know. It looks really fun. Kind of looks like it's going to hurt your head because you're just moving around so much and doing so much shit.
I mean, yeah.
We'll see how long. We'll see how long it lasts.
Keep us posted. Keep us posted on that.
Will do.
So now we have some gaming updates. Billy, you were gonna take this over. There's an Apex update that came out. You want to go ahead and
yeah, Wade and I will definitely take the reins on this one. So Apex just actually
it just finished.
As of earlier this week, just finished off. Was it called the Lost Treasures event?
Yeah, Lost Treasures. Yep.
I introduced new crypto area. I believe it's the bottom right of Kings Canyon.
Yep.
I really enjoy the area. Still haven't completely figured it out because I know there's a handful of entrances on the top that I haven't really seen, but people always get my ass through there, so kind of upset. But also, Wade and I have been debacling for the past handful of times we have met each other at work, is like the Lifeline. Would you call this a rework, or what would you call this?
It's a rework, and it's sorry. Just okay. It's a rework, and it's hot trash.
Jesus, Mike.
Wade thinks it's hot trash. I think it's great. It's a good step in the right direction. I like it because she actually gets to be a combat medic. Like, she actually can throw her heel down and shoot still. Like,
yeah, but they.
What do you want her to do? Insta-res people? What's good?
No, I'm fine with the combat medic, but they took away all of her other good stuff in her kit, and it just.
She doesn't need the fast heal. She's fine.
I don't know.
That was a selfish play. I feel like in a BR, no one should have more priority over healing than anybody. I don't care if you're a medic. It's a team-based game.
I don't know. I still think they need to adjust her ult.
Oh yeah.
We talked a lot about
her ult needs to be something
like a ult system that was more on the lines of
like a Lucio ult from Overwatch, I would say esque kind of we've been talking about.
Kinda?
Where it's like a big pulse of a heal. Like obviously Lucio's just like a one and done, but like we want like a throw her drone and then there's an AoE heal that like massively heals you.
Yeah. So oh my god, I can't think of her name. Like a male, but healing.
Yes.
Instead of freezing.
There it is.
Yeah.
Male healing instead of freezing.
So then, like, if shit hits the fan, you can toss out your ult and you get a massive heal boost, for your team, but you can't leave the area. So like, it'd be great for holding down a room, or like you have to push a building, you toss the thing toss the thing down as you run in the building. And then you have an advantage from a push point of view, which would really help in terms of, say, having to push a Watson or a Caustic, where you're usually at a horrible disadvantage if you ever have to
you're
go against
at
them.
Big disadvantage if you're trying to push a Caustic. You're fucked. Like it's just really hard to do that. So that's our big debacle with Lifeline. I feel like Revenant is overtuned, personally. I have played Apex probably every day for the last, like, during the event, at least 8+.
Too good?
I think he's too good. I feel like I pump way too many bullets into these stupid ghost bodies, and they just destroy me. Like, I hate it so much. I feel like if I have free reign with an ult that sends me back and basically gives me immunity, I feel like I should take a little bit more damage. I feel like you should be like a Wraith where you take more damage because you're in that ult. Yeah. Like, not like I can 2-bullet you with an R9 and do 14 damage total, or like 24 damage total and you go away, but like an extra, like, I would say like, what, 2-3 damage, just make it something a little bit more, so I feel like, okay, I can get rid of your ghost. Because it takes like 3 massive shots, because I just played a clutch game, and I had to massive so many people to just stop them from like bombarding my building, and I was like, this is just rude. What do we say Octane's thing is? Like, it was fine. His little extra jump.
Yeah, his buff is fine. It's actually really helpful. But I do think that he still needs that health adjustment, right?
Yes, he definitely needs something with that, because by the time you're either getting into a fight or trying to get away from a fight, you stemmed your whole health bar away.
Yeah, so I think a pretty easy fix would just be to take 5 health away instead of 10. It would give him more survivability.
It would definitely give him way more survivability, and he would go from basically, I'm only a pub player, to I can possibly be a competitive player because I'm not just a bot that just runs really fast at people.
Yep.
And then they people are calling it a rework of Wraith, but it's, I would say
Kinda.
it's a tuning more than a rework.
Yep.
Because a rework,
I think it's fine. It's balanced.
I've played handfuls of games. I think it's fine. If you're a good Wraith player, you'll get over it. You'll get over the timing. You'll learn it way better. She's just fine.
In reality, the only difference is you have to play more cover-based play, which is not a big deal.
No, not
It's
at
not
all.
hard for half-skilled players.
Just learn the juke and drive, you bots. But it was also, on top of that, a collection event. So, hey, spend a bunch of money, get a Mirage Heirloom, which is a trophy of himself, which is really hilarious. Has many, many hidden animations inside of it. Like, you can slap someone with a pork chop. I think that's hilarious. That's ultimate BM in a BR, I feel like, just to punch someone with a piece of meat. Yeah, that's basically in a nutshell all the Apex stuff. Like, it just wrapped up earlier this week. They haven't really. I think also next week is when the Loba story comes to an end. Am I wrong? Or is it 2 weeks?
Next week is the last playable event for Loba, the Loba storyline. But I think we have one more dialogue at the very end.
I think we get to talk to that immediately after we do the story. I don't think there's a time. So I think next week is the final kibosh to this story, and we're gonna finally get confirmation that we're building Ash, because it literally says Ash on the side of the robot's head.
Really?
Yeah, like in a very, like, you have to look at it in the right lighting, but it literally says ASH, Ash. Like,
that's funny.
Big ass letters. And people.
I would love for Ash to actually come in and be like a playable character.
Yeah.
And that would be cool.
Body some kids. Be the new Wraith and just kick everyone's ass? Yes, that'd be great.
I have no idea what her kit would be.
No idea either. Fuck.
I mean,
she was a vendor, right? Or not a vendor. She was a faction leader in Titanfall.
Yeah.
So like, you really didn't get to see what she did, besides being an assassin or like a leader. So, but that's next week. I'm excited. I wonder what they're gonna do to finish out the season, or they're just gonna kind of just let it coast out and kind of play out. That's all really the Apex news we got. Wade, do you have anything else on Apex news?
No.
Alright, so that's it. Also, the split reset, so you can, grind for your other half of your rank, blah, blah. That's fun time. Let's get into the other news that I'm excited for, that Sim is kind of excited for. Let's get into the Temtem news.
Yeah, we got a nice Temtem update. I'm not really at the, I don't have my PC yet, but as soon as I do, I'm gonna be going balls deep into this game. Like,
you better be, because that's where I'll be too. But they said in July. They didn't say beginning, middle, or end. That's the only thing I'm upset about. But
yeah, I would assume either in the middle or towards the end. So it's should be next week or the end of this month would be my guess.
But what it is it's a new island. How many new Tems? 25 new Tems?
Yep.
One of the poster boys from like the main loading screens of the game is finally gonna be catchable. I think his final name is Karen, which is hilarious. I told Wade that. I'm like, I want to speak to your manager type memes flying around. But it's not just that. They canceled part of their roadmap. I don't know if you noticed that, Sim. So they canceled part of their summer roadmap because of the whole thing going on in the world.
Oh yeah.
And now they're combining it into this update. So instead of getting 3 baby updates throughout the summer, we got the little one, and then we're getting this massive one in this month. So we're gonna have a big fat chunk of content to tie us over until September, November, fall area, when we get the next parts of their roadmap. Which I'm super stoked, because Temtem, the first week the game is out, I put 105-6 hours into the game, just non-stop played it, loved the hell out of it. But then obviously when I get to the final part where I can't continue the story anymore because it's still a early game access game, you don't play it anymore. So
are they adding a new region?
New region? They're
New
adding.
areas.
Yeah, they're adding.
Are they gonna be going to the same areas?
Nope, they're adding a new island completely, and they're also adding the climbing gear to the game where we can go back into the old areas and get to the secret areas we couldn't get to before. So that's even more depth of the older islands. So it's gonna be a big fun update. I'm really excited to sit there and grind for new Lumas, which aka the shinies, and just new Tems in general, and just really have a lot of fun.
Yeah, should be good. Should be good. I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll get back on track once they, get their shit together, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
not really much we can do.
Also, I forgot to say we get to finally see our third evos of our starters.
Ooh.
That comes out this month too with this big ass update. So I'm
Damn it, my ass has to wait. I don't like that.
I'm super hyped because the only thing that makes Temtem a difficult game, I will say right now, besides the type matchup, because it's whack, is how their level system works. Did I tell you how their level system works?
You kind of went over it, but
so like if
not
they
really.
say they evolve in 25 levels, it's 25 levels of where you get that Tem.
Oh.
So if he's level 45, let's say, he'll evolve 25 levels after 45.
Holy hell.
So like if you want to get your starter to like relatively be kind of like the Pokemon-esque where it's like, oh, he evolves at like 30 something.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like breed him and get him into an egg and then evolve him.
Oh jeez.
Because it's like 30 levels or more to get him. I think my dude's like level 33 or something. I don't know, whatever the max is. It's just ridiculous. Yeah. It's so much grinding. But that's all my Temtem news. I will obviously update you more when we get it and probably stream it because that's an easy game to stream because it's actually just fun to watch.
Yeah.
And it's not just like me playing Apex where I drop in, die, and get mad and want to kill myself.
and it's strategic. It's a little bit more you got to do to get a win. You can't just go in there and hit a move that has 100% accuracy with 140 damage and take the guy out. So
no, yeah, you definitely got
a little bit more you got to do, which is nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to that. So lastly, games of the month for July, and I can say both Sony and Microsoft shit the bed this month. We'll start off with Microsoft shit in the bed for the 800th consecutive month. Their collective amount for this month was $94.98 of bullshit. They have a racing game, WRC8 FIA World Rally Championship. Never have I heard of this shit in my life. Give us Need for Speed and then I'll be happy.
Facts?
They have that they have that game listed at $49.99. $49.99, dude. I went and looked at GameStop. You can buy it at GameStop brand new. I think for fucking $20. I think is what it was. Amazon had it at I would think between $25 and $30.
Yeah.
Yeah, brand new for Xbox, $20. Pre-owned, $18. Saints Row 2 and Juju, $9.99 and $14.99 is a month I'm gonna skip, unfortunately. Wade, I take it you're gonna do the same. You're skipping this bullshit ass month.
I mean, Saints Row is fun, but overall, not really worth it.
Yeah. I already own Saints Row 2, so that really didn't help me out at all. Now Sony has Rise of the Tomb Raider, the 20th year collection. On paper, this looks good because it's the whole entire game and DLC that comes with it. So the one positive side that Sony has is when they release a game that has a collection, they actually give you everything that's involved, not just the base game itself and pay $20 for the DLC. So that's actually really good that they are giving everybody the stages and everything. So that's nice.
Very good.
So their next game is NBA 2K20, which what in God's green earth are they still doing giving away a fucking sports game after another one's really going to come out in 2 months? Like, why the hell I don't think they learned their lesson. They did the same goddamn thing when they tried to give everybody NHL 2019 last year. Like, what the hell are you guys doing?
It's easy and cheap.
Who the hell needs to lose their job upstairs before they're like, shit, these guys mean business? It's like, come on, why the fuck are you doing that? It's so irritating and annoying. I'm at my wit's end with them right now. And I think they gave everybody a bonus game called Erica. It's a $10. It's like a live action game that I'm pretty sure people are just going to download just to have in their library but never play.
Facts.
Because if I still had mine, that's what I would do. But no, you give us some bullshit ass free $10 game and think it's okay. No,
It's definitely okay. What are you talking about?
Out of my face. So annoying, dude. It's so both of them fucked up. So bad and annoying that they can't just.
I mean,
I don't.
If you look at it from their point of view, like it's too like personally, Sony wins because like Rise of the Tomb Raider, if you haven't played it, it's free. But now it is.
Yeah. Okay. The bright side on that is at least their pricing is closer. Anybody else who has that, GameStop only has it pre-owned at $20, but even brand new, it's between $20 and $25. So it's relatively close. Like their prices are okay. Microsoft's is like damn near $20 to $15 off. Like that's significantly more where they're marking the price up to make it seem like it's more than it is. Because if you look at Sony's combined amount for the games they're giving everybody compared to Sony is about half, even though Microsoft is giving away, technically they're giving 2 games extra away because Sony doesn't normally give away free games, bonus games. And they try to make it seem like, oh, we're giving you $100 worth of games, but it's $100. I don't even say it's $100. It's like $30 worth of shitty games that are dead and nobody plays. Or at least if they play it one time. Like majority of these games, in my opinion, have zero. Okay, I'll say zero, less than 30% replayability. You know what I mean? It's like Saints Row 2. Like I haven't beat the game yet, but since I've played it, like when it first came out, I haven't touched it since.
No,
I have zero interest to go back and play it again. So I don't know. Me personally, I would like to sit in on one of those meetings where they're like, yeah, guys, so what would you guys like to put in for this month? I'm like, yeah, let me sit in on this, guys. I want to hear you guys' thought process.
I feel like it's like a bowl, and they just like everyone write down one game that is like mediocre or shit, and we'll throw it into a bowl, and then just like raffle it. They're like, Need for Speed, Drunk Lords, Saints Row 2. And they're like, dude, fucking fire. Here's the free bin. And they like raffle the free bin. Alright, we'll throw this shitty game in for free. Hell yeah, let's go.
You got that one troll guy. It's like, oh, let's throw a sports game in there. Fuck you, man.
Throw a sports game.
I hope you get your ass beat in the parking lot. That's what
he probably gets beat up.
You're getting so fucking butthurt over free games. Goddamn.
Well,
Sim banks on them.
You're paying for it technically with the service,
but
you're paying for it with your service, so it's kind of free, but not really. But
Sim wants fucking blood.
I think everybody would appreciate a game that has
worth.
That has, yeah, I was gonna say better value, but I guess it depends on who's playing it can determine the value. But give us something better. Stop fucking with me.
No, they love to, dude. We're all Xbox or PS4 fanboys, man. We're gonna play them fucking regardless.
I'm not. Fuck that. I refuse.
Dude, fucking, you're gonna get drunk and play Drunk Lords together. Fuck, I don't know. God damn.
So dumb. All right, guys, that's enough of that nonsense. Thanks for stopping by and listening to us go on about our ranting and this bullshit games of the month. You can check us out on YouTube, which is currently our primary platform at the moment. We have a Wix website you can check out. We have a Patreon page. We have our Twitter pages, all of our individual ones, and then the podcast ones, as well as our Twitch links. Because later on, we do plan to do group streams. So
Hell yeah.
we'll keep you informed on that. We'll have links and descriptions and everything like that in the description. Other than that, thanks again, everybody. Take it easy.
Take her easy, boys.